Aloha everyone, welcome back with Brian. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and watching my journey when it comes to my K1 visa. Hi guys, my name is Brian. If you guys are new here, I'm going to be telling you guys about anything when it comes to K1 visa updates, anything that's coming from the NVC, and then also my personal journey that I filed for my K1 visa with my fiance that lives in Thailand, Bangkok. But this video is going to be very short, and it's going to be talking about one thing that you guys are going to be filing once you get approved from your K1 visa, and then that is called the Affidavit of Support. So that's going to be the forms you're going to be printed out. It's going to be the I-134, the Affidavit Support. And when it comes to that form, you're going to be pretty much filling everything out. But when it comes to the petitioner, which is going to be you, the sponsor of sponsoring your fiance that lives abroad into their country, as the petitioner, you're going to make sure to provide the most important thing, and when it comes to income and assets. Now, every different state requires that you meet the minimum requirement when it comes to supporting or having enough funds or assets to provide for your fiance. So from my point of view, now this is only from my side, from Hawaii, I have to meet in a certain amount to make sure of my earnings, and that's pretty much earning between $15,000 to $22,000 a year annually. So when it comes to job, which I've been pretty much been telling you folks from the very beginning, job is recommended. Always have a job, so then that way when you guys are working and you guys are saving, you're going to be putting all your income, your assets, anything that's supporting your fiance. So when it comes to your checking account, if you have any investments, if you have anything that's going to be saving up for like stocks, mutual funds, car related, anything when it comes to like certificate deposits, and just anything that's going to be bank related, you want to make sure you have a certain requirement of assets, because that's going to be a huge plus. Because if you're going to be unemployed or you're not working, it's going to be a little bit tricky. So I recommend you guys start working, because they're going to double check it. They're going to cross check everything when it comes to your income assets. So when it comes to that form, and this, I'm not too sure which page it is, but when you actually do fill it out, that's going to be the most important thing that you must include and be specific when it comes to that. So I just want to give you guys pretty much that's going to be the next topic, that if you guys are going to be doing the next stage of you got approved from your K1 visa, the next thing you're going to do is start preparing the I-134 application, the Affidavit of Support, and then you're going to fill all your information from her alien number, work history, place she lives, all the information that's provided in the forms. And then that part of the income, you definitely need to make sure you have met the requirement income. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, feel free to pretty much let me know. Like I said, this video that I'm giving is just for entertainment purposes. It's all for content. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a K1 visa expert. I've done my research and due diligence. So everything that I'm providing you is all the stuff that I'm learning, progressing, and giving you guys all the updates as much as possible. I am, heard, and I work right now over here next door. I do heard that people are still waiting for their National Visa Center, their welcome letter. Why is it taking so long? What's the holdup? So from what I learned from today, from one of workers that works for K1 visas, or they do other visas petitions, they said that welcome letters and their case record does take time. They're backed up right now, which is crazy because I'm still waiting for mine. But they said that even though your letter, your NOA 2, the approval notice, and it's the 797 letter of approval, they said that even though there's an expiration on that particular notice, it's okay, guys, don't freak out. Even though it says you got 4 months until your notice expires, from what I heard from the person that I work next door, they said it's totally fine. Sometimes it might take even longer. They said the most important thing is that once you guys do get approved from your K1 visa, from the interview and everything, the most important thing they said to me is that when she or he enters the United States, that's the most important thing. You got 90 days in order for you to get married. But when it comes to the K1 visa of the notice letter and it's the expiration, don't worry about it. Even if it takes 4 or 5 months, it's not going to be a big problem. So that if that makes you reassure that you don't want to start the process all over again, don't worry about it. Actually, I talked to one of our person that works next door, and they deal with K1 visas, and I got to know more updates when it comes to that. So that makes me reassured. I don't have to be so much stressed. So all I have to do is just wait. And then also too, from what she told me, it all depends on your fiance's country, if the embassy or consulate is going to be available and open, and if they can process. So some embassy are very quick because they're open. So it all depends on your country or where they live. So double check on that if you guys are worried, because if your embassy is still closed, maybe that's the reason why your welcome letter is still processing or delayed. So I just want to give you guys a little update when it comes to that. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed my wonderful update and video, as always, please hit that like button. If you guys are new here, I recommend you guys subscribing to my channel, and to thank you for everyone who's been watching throughout my journey. I hope this video gives you a little bit of reassurance and content, and I hope you folks have a safe, wonderful holiday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Aloha.